Wallace is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Payton. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. They've got Wilkins. Miller is out there with Doncic. Then it's Robinson. And it's Jackson in at the 4 slot. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
And here is Robinson following the 3 from Chris Paul. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, nothing frustrates a team more than when you force them to turn the ball over, so he told me they'll be causing disruption out there as much as they can. And if he sees a big number in the steals column, they've done their job.
David Robinson. Appreciate it.
This is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
And there's the pass to Robinson. That one doesn't go. Shaq with some nice D. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Butler on the wing. Payton outside. From 10 feet out, here's Wallace. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Doncic. Yep, that one goes in there.
Heads up.
On 29% so far. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And stolen by Miller. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Robinson. No good there off the double clutch.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And the rejection by Jackson. Basket good. Doncic feeling it out. Back to Jackson from the arc. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Doncic. Well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Now, here's Doncic after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Doncic finds Miller. Shot clock at 6. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
Check out stats for Johnson. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 6 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Like this
to Doncic. To end the cold streak, hands it from downtown. Doncic is... He kicks to Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for...
This is that strength and quick release to get shots off.
Now here's Johnson. Ilgauskas trying to get open. Johnson can't hit.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Ball. Here's Sampson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Wilkins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Johnson outside to the left wing. Pass to Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. The three-pointer is right on target.
Needs the consistency.
Ball kicks to Sampson. Butler feeling out a bit. Here's the teardrop.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Doncic against Ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The away team, they're up by 2. And it's Robinson, and there's Jackson, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Passes to Jackson. Inside, and finished off by Robinson. There, Wallace is out there with O'Neal. And it's Sampson in at the power forward. Brandon, this next question.
And the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit. Looking forward to most, and their challenge is we'll get better tomorrow. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those 3 things are pretty impactful.
Well said. Doncic out there with Miller. And there's Jackson. Then it's Robinson. They've got Sabonis. Gary Payton is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Wallace. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low. They've got Robinson. Miller is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jaren Jackson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Sabonis. And it's Chris Paul. Then there's Payton. That one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Jackson dishes to Miller. High, arcing shot. Robinson. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size. And
ball against Miller. Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Wallace. And it's good. 2 points. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Walt roll. Miller, the pass to Doncic. Right side Jackson. No good there.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
For the 3. That shot is off. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team leading by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge.
They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that wraps up the halftime show.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. The pass to Brown. Kicks it to Doncic. With some arc. Sampson pulls it in. And a pretty brutal 29% since the break. On out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Doncic. And it's Johnson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good on the bucket. Julius Randle is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Sampson in at the center position.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
T.J. Warren out there with Johnson. Then there's Brown. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wheeler. No good. That would have tied it. We've got Lonzo Ball. Jimmy Butler is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Sampson in at the center, filling out the middle. To the middle. Johnson inside. Played in with a nice touch off the horn. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Wilkins in at the 2 spot. Sampson's shot, good.
It is open.
They've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Ball in at point. Down low, here's Brown. Randle with some nice D.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Luka Doncic out there with Wilkins. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Brown. And it's Warren in at the first free throw is good. Sabonis, he's checked in for Randle. And so he hits both. And 1:01 left in the third. Jimmy Butler is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Ball, and it's Wheeler in at the 2-guard spot. Sabonis grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wilkins against Ball. Clock at 6. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Left between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wilkins. Wilkins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now Payton, 7 points in the game. For the tie. Sabonis. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Defensively, we got to keep these guys in front of us. Shooting, contested, 2. All right, play defense without fouling, and they get 1 shot.
That's all it takes to get that mission done.
Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Doncic. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
And the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Brown feeling out a bit. Releases from 15, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 13 rebounds in the game. Grass-eating. Wallace outside. Stolen away. And here comes the break. No good from outside. Gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Paul kicks to Wallace. O'Neal trying to break free. Offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Robinson. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown dishes to Robinson. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Can't get it to fall. And 40% in the fourth. Pass to Wheeler. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Timeout called by Nate.
And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Robinson. No good again that time.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Miller against Paul. Miller right side. Outside Jackson. Here's Doncic. And it's Shaq with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally. So the first one drops and he's checked in for ball. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Doncic against O'Neal. No good with the triple.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here is Paul. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jimmy, you have not been shy about setting the bar high for this team defensively. Now, how do you...
All right, Dave.